They don't know the sauce. Let's get the motherfuckers in the building, man. Yuck Mouth TV, subscribe to your guy, man. Law Library, man. We about to go crazy, man. First episode, Law Library, man. When we talk to motherfuckers from the streets, man. You know what I mean? That really with the shit, you know what I mean? Fresh out of jail, you know what I mean? That could give you some insight, you know what I mean, on what goes on behind the walls, you know what I mean? How they mistreat motherfuckers behind the wall and everything, man. So let's let the motherfucking alerts go out. Let the committee get in the building. Yeah, feel bad. I think we live. Yeah, let me see.
And that's how you get in?
What? I'm right.
That's the Law Library, bro?
I'm about to do a library. You need to be on Law Library. Yeah, you.
That's on Law Library?
Yeah, you need. That's what I'm having you on Law Library.
You finish your session tonight and let the book be.
Yeah, I'm having you on Law Library, nigga. Off top. Yeah, Law Library, man. Yeah, fresh, especially you.
Let me go in there and talk about these L-Bob niggas getting
Off top.
I got some niggas with life without. My nigga that's getting blessed because they came in at 18. I got some niggas with life without. They can't get the same.
Man, you could talk right now. You could come on right now. Just pump it up and let them know what we gonna do when you come. You know what I mean? I got special guests in the building. I ain't gonna even spoil it because we gonna have them on the next episode of Law Library. You know what I mean? Yeah, I ain't gonna do it right now, man. Hey, big JD in the building, man. You know what I mean? JD in the building, man. You feel me?
Let me talk about my motherfucking life. Is that still back there?
JD fresh out too. How long you do?
I just got out of April. I came in on 420.
Nigga, that's the perfect time to get let out.
I said.
Period. How long did you do?
27 years.
27, bro. You had a body though, didn't you? Yeah, of course. Shit.
27 years and 10 months.
My Lord. You was with all the bullshit.
Man, I remember when Kumi first started.
What year?
It was all 415.
It was all 415 at the first. Yeah, it was 415 at first.
All 415.
But niggas been BGF. But Jama. Yeah, Jama.
415?
Yeah, Jama. Yeah, it was Jama first. And then it.
Yo,
We in the building.
we in the building.
Do it, bro.
Yeah, we on next week, man, with JD, man. Law Library. You feel me? Straight up.
Law Library. That sound like my type of talk.
Yeah, I'm on live right now. Laylaw in the building too, man. Rain, what's happening, bro?
Shit, same shit. You know what it is,
Got a
right?
lot of OGs in the building, man. You feel me? We have my man Laylaw facility. We at the Coin Academy, owned by my man. You feel me?
Yeah.
It is, man. Yeah,
The money
man.
machine, the Coin Academy.
Big boy facility, man. You in the big boy whip though, man. You doing your thing, man. You doing your thing.
Nah, I ain't the big boy whip. You know what I'm saying? I just had to get something to be on a roll with as soon as I came home. You know.
Hey, ASAP, no Rocky, man. So yeah. man, we about to get this Law Library popping, man. My man Ring, you know what I mean? How long you was locked up for, Ring?
I did 15. I did 15 joints. I did 10 in the feds, 5 on ice. So you know, yeah, I got all aspects of the criminal justice system. You know what I'm saying? Covered.
Yo, man. Yeah. So just let's speak on your situation, man. You know what I mean? How you did, you know what I mean, 10 in the feds and then 5 in ice. How did you leave the feds and they transfer you to ice? Like, how that happened?
Well, how that happened was I originally had like a 360-month sentence with the feds. I appealed that twice and got down to time served after I did 10 years. So what the prosecutor and them was mad that how I got off. You know, they gave me that time because I refused to cooperate. You know how that shit go already. Then it's like, oh, this nigga trying to beat the system. Here go another trick for you. You know, so as the judge argued, the judge was arguing that I should be released from custody. They like, nah, he don't get the pass go. You know, take your ass to ICE. They locked me up, basically what they call is a Fourth Amendment violation. So that's an arrest without probable cause. So ICE arrested me without probable cause, and they took me in, and they basically fought for 5 years to try to deport me. I'm still fighting that right now as we speak. I got this good old ankle monitor on and all that.
So they trying to deport you because I know what you are, but let the people know. Hey,
I'm
hold up, big ass swole up. I'm on live, Junior Wine. But yeah.
yeah, I'm Jamaican. You know what I mean? I've been in this country since I was 9 years old. So I'm Jamaican, and they figure, you know, they're not even using my criminal background to try to deport me. They just using my entry and how that shit goes. So, you know, immigration now is a big conversation in this country. And niggas gotta realize that we use culture, you know what I'm saying, in this country. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop music is the basis of came from the islands, the beat and the DJ, the whole everything come from that.
Came from Jamaica. It came from Jamaica.
Yeah. So the culture that we use, if you look at music right now, it's African. Everybody using Afro beats for to get mainstream hits, or you know, everybody's a Zoe or everybody's something, but ain't nobody really contributing to niggas fight. You know what I'm saying? Like we got a fight going on. If we looking at the Haitians and what they doing and what these people have contributed to this country, you know what I'm saying? And how we just living off the backs of immigrants, but ain't no benefit to the immigrant.
No, I'm just picking up the shit. Carry on, bro. Carry on.
Oh yeah, that's just how we got. Yeah, that's just how we out here doing it right now, and just trying to fight.
So they lock you up in ICE, my nigga, and they got you fight for deportation. Now you come from Silverback Gorillas. They already deported my nigga Bangum Smurf, my nigga.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like they deported Smurf to Trinidad, and that was because, you know, immigration lawyers is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You could pay a motherfucker 15, 20 bands just to get deported. You better off going with a free immigration lawyer that really care about this shit, because the information, like even Smurf case, how they deported him actually got turned over by the Supreme Court.
Wow.
So we in the process of fighting, trying to even get him back. You know what I'm saying? Like, so a lot of shit is fucked up.
They overusing their powers. You know what I mean? Period.
That's it. That's all they doing. I was just talking to a little homie the other day, like he don't understand. We've been at war. You know what I'm saying? The war on drugs is a war on black people. It's you can't think you could tell your ops. You're never gonna be able to tell your ops how to enforce their war on you. How you know what I mean, the rules of engagement. You're never gonna be able to say, yo, listen, homie, don't kill me today. You know what I'm saying? Like that ain't gonna work.
Right.
You gotta realize that we at war.
And they at war with us.
They at war with us. We ain't declare war on them. They declare war on us.
They been declared war on us. You can tell how they doing with the Haitians at the border. You know what I mean? In Texas. Like they doing all this, you know, Afghani shit. They doing all this, everybody else, you know what I mean? But you got over 3,000 Haitians with kids, you know what I mean? Getting hit with whips and ran over babies and getting ran over with horses, getting hit with whips, you know what I mean? Getting sent back home and deported back to Haiti where it's nowhere. Like, I mean, there's nothing there. They left Haiti because it's nothing. It's devastated by the fucking the earthquake on top of
earthquakes,
the death of
corruption,
the death of the president.
But so corruption is an all-time high.
Shit, tyrants and gangs. So everybody's vacating, getting the fuck out of there and coming to the land of the free, the home of the brave.
But how that happened? America got to own up to its responsibility. America went to all these countries and fucked up all these countries, right, for their natural resources, lived on their back, and when a crisis happened, this is what you do. You still was deporting niggas to Haiti in the pandemic. Without even testing these motherfuckers from ICE custody, without quarantining them, sending them back to Haiti so they go spread this virus.
Facts. And then at the end of the day, like, what's different than them from any other mass migration that happened to America?
Exactly.
That they let people go through their proper what's it called? I don't know the proper language for it. Asylum. So they go for their proper asylum to be a citizen. You know, they let every other race do it. Tell them what they was doing with the Asian dudes that was coming through ICE, how they was getting released real quick.
Oh yeah, well, this is the thing with China, right? China specifically, right? If you got a criminal record in America, China telling America, we don't want that nigga back. Keep that nigga over there. And them niggas is out in 90 days to 6 months. They gone.
Oh, so it ain't no
So
deporting them back to China.
ain't no deporting him back to China unless he an upstanding citizen. You see what I'm saying? So when you get locked up by ICE as a Chinese person, it's usually because you have a criminal record or something. So once China don't issue travel documents for niggas to come back, but every motherfucking other year or some shit like that. So you release these niggas on supervision and they just outside, they run, they do what they want to do, and they got the free pass. See,
So
but
they're
that's
sending the college student back to China, but not the criminal.
but not the criminal. Because China's saying we don't want that criminal shit over here.
Wow.
But
But
these
they
other
sending
countries,
criminals back to every other country though, besides China.
but that's because these countries, you know what I'm saying, be so dumb, they take the little American money, that $10,000 per whatever they negotiated. China like, I don't need y'all money. Keep that criminal shit y'all got going on over here, because I don't want them coming over here influencing my shit.
So you being Jamaican in that motherfucker, it's still a struggle because they
Oh,
still
it's
trying to.
Haiti, the only other country worse than Jamaica when it comes to accepting immigrants back, right? You could be from Mexico, Haiti gonna accept you. You understand? Like, people get deported to the wrong country too. They'll drop you off somewhere in Africa until you
Oh
find
wow,
your until you find your country.
and
They'll,
find your
they'll
way back.
find your way back.
Oh wow, that's what
Oh, they
ICE would
know.
do.
Yeah, ICE do that on the regular. If you from
They'll
Africa, they
send a
gonna take
nigga
you to
to
the
a
regular.
whole different country.
Yeah,
You lying?
that's a fact.
Oh
That
wow.
those is cases like when we in the law library. When you check that shit out, there's dudes that got deported to the wrong country numerous times. And these lawyers, a lot of these lawyers don't be like, oh, let's sue them, go about it the proper way. That be the problem. Immigration, we don't really have no help. With outside of me knowing a few people and being able to put my shit out there like that, we ain't got no help. How many activists, how many criminal justice activists you see talking about detention? That's incarceration. These
I
niggas coming here
seen
for asylum.
the only time I seen one dude step up, and it was a rapper. 21 Savage was about to be deported, and Jay-Z stepped up, and all that shit halted.
Okay, let me ask you something, right? Y'all got your own little union as rappers. You see what I'm saying? Y'all got y'all camaraderie. Y'all in the same industry, right? So somebody gonna fight for you because, yo, this man out here feeding 21 Savage feeding families. And they try to deport him because he said something on Jimmy Kimmel about the immigration shit that was going on in this country.
He
That's
wasn't
the
did no
only,
criminal shit.
well, he from my knowledge is he got caught up in a case. I ain't really gonna speak on too much of his situation,
Right, right,
but
right,
he
right,
got
right.
something called a U visa, and his shit was pending. Now he out here running around doing what he's supposed to be doing, but the only reason why they went and fuck with him because he said something about immigration while Donald Trump was the president, and he was told that the people in Washington didn't like what he was. You understand what I'm saying?
The message didn't like the
They
message.
didn't like the message. You speaking out against immigration, but you got a problem too. So we gonna lock you up. But then
Oh
you had
wow.
somebody like Jay, but nobody, you don't see these rappers really out here stepping up and really having a conversation about what's been going on at the border. Families been in cages before Donald Trump was the president. So niggas need to address all these little issues. It's a lot of issues. Justin Bieber didn't get deported. Justin Bieber caught cases.
Facts. But what's Justin Bieber?
He Canadian.
You lying.
Yeah, he Canadian.
Never thought about deporting this nigga. They arrested everybody. The nigga, the lean man. They banned lean over this nigga. You can't even get real lean right now. It's knockoff. Like they didn't leveled it down because the real lean, Justin Bieber got caught with a shitload of it. They blamed it on all the little. What was the nigga that was hanging with Lil Wayne? Lil Fizz, Lil
Not little,
something.
the little short nigga with the
Yeah, they
colorful hair.
blamed it on that nigga. You know what I mean? And took the motherfucking real lean off the market because the white boy got it. Right?
Yeah,
Didn't deport him.
didn't deport him because. But here go why they don't deport him though. When Justin Bieber put on a tour in America, what happened? right?
Everybody make money.
Everybody making money.
Right.
Just like Lil Twist, like Dude said, OT exclusive. Lil Twist, that's the name.
That was the guy, Lil Twist.
Lil
Blame all
Twist.
this shit on what? But look, after that, we ain't heard from Lil Twist. Like he's been blackballed up, went to jail hella times. We ain't heard from him. He took
He
the
took
whole rap,
he took the whole
literally,
rap.
and took a loss. Like
It
he
took a
ain't been
loss.
heard since.
Well, I don't know if Bieber's setting him out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on. If he's
No,
setting
not
him out,
Bieber,
think it.
but the
No,
powers
I'm saying
that be.
I don't know if Justin Bieber's setting him out for taking that charge or what was going on. You see what I'm saying?
Nah, he
But
took
the
that
but the
charge, and
but
the
the white
powers
boy couldn't go down.
because at the end of the day, like when these rappers, you know what I mean, these entertainers overdose or something, they coming after the dealer and the friends that bought the dealer. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So yeah, he was the first case of that. You feel me? Little twist. Straight up.
that's
And
how
they've
that
been
shit
running
goes.
that motherfucking play ever since. You dig? But you spoke on the Haiti thing a couple times, man. How do you
Yeah,
feel
so
about the situation? You know what I mean? Like that you being, locked up in ICE, being released, and you know that they could easily, you know what I mean, just put these people, you know what I mean, somewhere. They don't have to just
well,
leave them outside and like deport them back. Like, how you feel
they
about that?
they favorite thing is this, right? They gonna want to either lock them up, right? Because you come in here seeking asylum from either torture or bad conditions that was basically at the root of that shit. U.S. got some kind of involvement in a lot of this bullshit. So, and these people is workers. A lot of these migrants that's coming over here, they ain't coming over here to commit no crime like that. And then if you made it accessible for a nigga to go work, nigga wouldn't be committing all these crimes. Not saying everybody not gonna commit crime, but at the end of the day, these niggas is a workforce, right? They're not giving a fuck about no COVID. They're not giving a fuck about none of that. That cheap labor that you looking for, you gonna get it.
So,
So
why we don't got the Black Lives Matter marches down there like we had the Black Lives Matter for everything else? That's my big question.
because yuck, it don't matter. Like, all right, you see Kimberly Jones helped me to get out, right? And that's because I know a couple people and we got in tune with her. But when she was pushing that to other activists to help me with my shit while I'm in solitary confinement, fucked up from COVID, these activists are not getting on that. That's not on the agenda. Remember, a lot of these activists got a boss in some sense. They're part of an organization and they got board members in these nonprofits. These shit's getting funded, whether it's from the Bill Gates Foundation or some other motherfucker. That's not the agenda.
Right.
This remember, immigration is the new mass incarceration system. Prison reform came out. Yeah, we're gonna take these niggas out of jail, release these niggas back to the streets to boost the economy again, because they hustlers. We're gonna lower the prison population and increase the immigration population, incarceration wise. And we're gonna keep making our
Wow.
money through that. So
Wow.
that can't never be the agenda. That's why nobody really speaking about even these activists that's, you know, really out here on some other religion. They're not really pushing free month. If I'm out here talking about freedom all and abolish ICE, I'm talking about something that's impossible. So I know that shit ain't going nowhere.
Right.
I ain't really reforming this shit if I'm talking about abolish this shit.
Right. Right.
We ain't addressing what's going on at the border and coming up with solutions. If there's a problem, niggas need to sit down and have a solution. How we gonna help these Haitians?
ICE as a system need to be shut the fuck down. Period.
Well, they gonna
I
they
mean,
gonna
if
come
you
out.
are outstanding, you know what I mean, United States citizen, you shouldn't be in no fucking ICE. Period. If you got
They
kids, you
got
got family, people in college and shit, you got kids in school and shit, you married, and you swooping motherfuckers up, that ain't the move.
man,
Period.
man,
And a lot of
they'll knock
people in there
they'll
just
knock
got
you off
swooped
and
up.
take your business from you.
Yeah.
They will knock you off and take your business from you and send you to another country and on to the next one. Gave it to a little nephew or something and keep it moving.
And they've been separating families, man. So that's not cool. They taking families, I mean, taking fathers from their fucking kids, you know what I mean? Like it's bullshit. It's mostly the father. They let the mother stay. But them fathers is gone. Period. Straight up. And them
Yeah,
kids getting rounded up at the border though. The kids and the mothers getting rounded up at the border in them goddamn tents and them camps, which they ain't
but look
talking
what they
about.
but look what they want to do. They want like that's modern, that's slavery in your face. This is these crack like where you go get a whip from to be
Where
out
the
here.
fuck did you find a whip? Like you had to go to a sex store,
You
like a
understand what I'm saying? Like
dominatrix store or something.
you
Like
went
where you get
you
that fucking whip?
nah he had it, that shit was passed down from his granddad.
Oh
You
yeah,
understand what I'm
he
saying?
grabbed that shit off the wall, off the
Yeah,
off the
that
mantle.
shit been on the wall for so
That shit
long.
was
And
hanging up like a motherfucking deer. Like when they kill a deer, they hang the head up. That
yeah,
goddamn whip was right there.
that whip was right there, and he couldn't wait to break it out.
That nigga, boy, yeah,
Yeah, they already
boy.
had them whips.
It's so many
They already
guns in
having that.
Texas, man. So many niggas in Texas. Where the niggas at? My thing is this, man. Like a lot, I'm gonna tell you from a Black American or African American. A lot of African Americans feel like the island, you know what I mean, the black people from the Caribbeans and shit really don't fuck with us. Even from Africa, they come out here and they look down on us. You know what I mean? Like, oh, fuck y'all, fuck y'all, fuck y'all. We better. You know what I mean? Y'all don't know y'all language. Y'all don't know y'all culture. Y'all don't know y'all religion. Y'all stupid. They look down on us. You know what I mean? And talk shit about us. Now that when some shit happen, they want help from us. But they're not showing up. Where's the Haitian Nation Committee that needs to show up and address these things? Like, it's a lot of rich ass Haitian people out here, and I don't see none of them stepping up like that. Like rich ass industry Haitian people, all of that. Everybody's
Yeah,
fucking silent. Like you got more just African American people speaking on the shit. Where is the black? It's a lot of Haitian rappers. I ain't hear shit from Kodak Black. I ain't like
I mean,
what are we talking about?
what they gonna do first, right? They gonna consult with the white people, right, and see what they can do because that's who buttering they bread, right? They gonna quick to be speaking up on some gay rights shit before some human rights shit because that's
But
what
I'm
the
just saying,
industry
look, for
that's
example,
what the industry standard
how
is.
when the shit happened in Puerto Rico, how Fat Joe was the first motherfucker to step up. Like far as a hip hop artist, and he rounded the shit up and sent what he need to send to Puerto Rico in that disaster. Where the fuck is the Haitian rappers? There's so many fucking Haitian rappers. Why y'all not down there? Why y'all not down there sending packages and shit and making that shit right? Period. I'm sorry. Like I'm disappointed with the Haitian rap community or the Haitian entertainment community. I'm sorry. Like you want help from America. Like you got Haitian rich motherfuckers all through this motherfucker and not doing shit. I don't like that. Sorry about that.
Nah, that's correct. Like anytime anybody not repping and putting on for their people, but they hollering so all day, you see what I'm saying? You really gotta question it. Like, so this is where you start calling them out. Now they might be doing things behind the scenes that we don't know about, right? That could well be possible. But at the same
Man,
time, if they was publicly doing it, you would encourage other people to come out and publicly do it. So that's why you need to publicize some of your activities if you're doing it. Now, for the ones that's not doing it, they gonna kiss them crackers' asses. You see what I'm saying? Like Haitians, like my experience with Haitians is something different because a lot of times I ain't gonna say it's a very poor country, right? And one and once they get up, they ain't looking back because you got people over there that literally eat mud pies. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a thing. You understand what I'm saying? Like you got to understand that eating the mud pie and eating cat is a thing over there. So that's the level of poverty.
eat.
Some of them, and it's corruption. The corruption level is crazy over there in Haiti. So it's a dog eat dog for real, for real.
Bro said it's a corrupt
You gonna
country.
find, yeah, for no, it's corrupt like a motherfucker. But that's why I said go address America about what they did in Haiti and what they've been doing in Haiti for years. The DEA and the CIA been over there playing that drug trade for forever. So there's a responsibility there from America where you fuck up a country and do certain shit. When that shit start going bad and they start rushing over here, you gotta deal with that.
Facts. Just like the
But
Afghanistan shit. So
to address the shit that you said, which is real shit, like I told you, I've been here since I've been 9. Now I'm a Jamaican, But I grew up amongst niggas. You understand what I'm saying? I'm a nigga. So at the
Right.
end of the day, how I'm rocking is how I'm rocking. So when I saw, like, I had static with Africans for their views and thinking that they better than Black Americans. But I'm gonna tell you where that come from. These when the immigrant family come here and you see how they pull themselves up from the bottom, they pull themselves up from the bottom without a social security number, right? So I can't even get a legitimate job because I don't even have no social. I gotta go the extra hard route to get where I'm going. So a lot of times they'll look and say, well, you know what? I ain't really trying to I can't respect somebody that has a social and is not doing nothing with it. You see what I'm saying? Who is not motivated to go work, because you might have a family that the father didn't have no social. He pulled his kids up, had something, made something for them, left a business behind, whether it's landscaping, plumbing, or something else, finding some kind of trade and doing it, and didn't take no easy way. So a lot of them, even, but we got racism from Jamaicans too. I get racism from Jamaicans that do square jobs, didn't commit no crime. Like, I'm making you look bad.
Right.
So it's a lot of that type of shit where we have prejudice for the wrong reasons. Like, niggas don't understand. Like, they don't understand where what the war on drugs did to the Black community in America. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? They coming from a country that didn't have that type of experience with crack epidemics and shit like that, where the community being purposely destroyed by the government. So they don't understand what American Black culture is and why the way it is and what the education is. So not understanding something is why the approach it is what it is. Why I might look at you like, yo, nah, I don't fuck with you, or, you know, this is what this is. Because of they might see a lack of ambition. They don't know the poison that's been put in the community. They
They
don't
don't know
understand
that the lack of fucking opportunity, my nigga. They don't know the motherfucking the fucking the red line and all this shit, nigga. The fucking what they did to Black Wall Street, all the time that we did do big shit. They came and bombed the shit and took it over and fucked us over, my nigga. They don't know that. When y'all come out here, y'all came after we made it cool and breezy and peachy for motherfuckers to come out here. When we done went through the motherfucking the segregations and shit, and Malcolm X and Martin Luther King being killed, the millions of other motherfucking Black people being killed in slavery for fucking freedom and shit. Y'all came after that. Y'all came when it was peaches and breezy and shit. We just got out this motherfucker, and they give no opportunity to us, my nigga. And they look down on us like we ain't even fucking Black, my nigga. Period. That's not cool. But everybody won't help now. You know what I mean? Where the fuck y'all at? Y'all so supreme. Y'all look down on motherfuckers. Where y'all at? Where the fuck y'all at? Y'all got so much money and shit. Y'all done hustle. Y'all so much smarter than the African American. Where the fuck y'all at now? I'm just saying, step up for your people, my nigga, because I don't see none of y'all niggas out there, man. Period. Y'all rappers got hella money. Y'all entertainers got hella money, man. Where y'all at? I seen Fat Joe step up for goddamn Puerto Rico ASAP, no Rocky, man. Where y'all at? Sorry about that. Period. Nah, man, they trying to blame the shit like, nah, nigga, step up. Period. There's people out there hungry. You can send a motherfucking, diesels out there with water and food for them. My nigga, they out there in tents and shit and hungry for days up under a bridge, my nigga. Send water and food, my nigga. You could do something. You could do something, my nigga. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. Your phone went out.
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, my shit went out. Yeah, these niggas kept calling my shit like me. And that's another thing. You know, I'm getting back into this music shit a little something. You know,
My
so
guy got, I
but
see you, boy.
that's where this shit is so fucked up. Somebody asked what's a square job, right? If you don't know,
Yeah,
a square job is a 9 to 5. You know what I'm
facts.
saying?
Duh.
Somebody asked what a square job was. That's a 9 to 5.
Fucking duh. Like, people play too much, my nigga. They play too fucking much, man. Speaking of law library, man. I ain't gonna tell you the things, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna tell them the things that we talked about because you had a long time to think and you came up with a lot of fly shit that we could capitalize off of. But the main thing,
I'm gonna give them something.
visual,
I'm gonna give them something at the law library though, because
give them
they
some,
talking
give them
about
some what you
foundational
learned in there.
black Americans first. Foundational black Americans first, right? I ain't gonna give you too much of everything, right? But once you keep considering yourself black, we ain't conversation.
Right.
Forget that.
Yeah. Black is a fucking color. It ain't even
Every
a race.
it's a
Period.
color. It's
So
go
you're
look up what the
African, my
color
nigga.
of
You're
law
not black.
is. You
You're
understand?
African
Go look up the
American.
color of law and what the color of law
But
means.
not even American. We're just African, my nigga. Like Chinese are just Chinese. We don't say they Chinese American.
Yeah,
Samoan is just
yeah.
Samoan. We don't
You
say
don't
you
have like
Samoan
yeah.
American.
It's
Mexican is just Mexican. We don't say you Mexican American. So why the fuck is we African American? We just African, my nigga. Period. No matter what island you
listen.
come from.
I'd rather work a square job than sell drugs any day, right? But when you don't have the opportunity to work a square job because you lack a social security, and that's not America's fault. That's just something that that's how my life went. And I created opportunities for American children, Black American children, through this rap thing while I was doing what I was doing. So it's not, we always put people first. You know what I'm saying? It's not just about Black Americans or this person is from this country. It's about our people.
Right.
So that's the main thing that we got to look at. And if you say we Indians, you know what I'm saying, you got to look at who the Indians were, because when Columbus came here, he seen the masjid on the
Hey,
hills.
cut that shit off,
He
man.
seen Muslims here when Columbus came.
Who shit is that? Man, y'all killing me on the jump, boy. We live, my
Yeah,
nigga.
and the law library,
In the law
when you go back to the
library,
Supreme
bro.
Court,
Yeah,
they're gonna
man.
tell you that a person of a dark skin color from a certain region like Morocco and them places is considered to be a free white man. So it wasn't about the skin color, what the white shit about that white privilege was originally about. It was about your status and being enlightened. So you coming from civilization, and that was what white was considered. But now the easiest thing for me to give you from the law library that I love to give people is the EB-5 visa program, right? This is what Donald Trump and all these niggas out here been getting rich in the real estate game off of, using money from other countries like China, India, whoever got the bag could invest in the American economy. Originally supposed to be for our neighborhoods, low income neighborhoods, to develop these neighborhoods through the EB-5 program. Now these crackers, and when I say crackers, I ain't talking about the white folks that support us. I'm talking about the ones that's robbing us, raping us, and doing what they doing. Now the ones that's cracking that whip.
Right.
They took those funds and put them into their businesses in their communities and never told us that this program was created for us.
Wow. So that's how they making these motherfucking these fucking casinos and shit and doing all these big ass
50, 50
projects and
billion
shit.
$50 billion projects. Because what it is at the very minimum, Trump raised the shit up to 900,000 per business. And all you have to do is create 10 jobs. You don't even need a real business plan to get an EB-5 investment from a Chinese motherfucker.
Wow. Wow.
And
You
and and and
serious?
that's yeah. This has been going on since 1993. They
Is it
listen. They paid, I think, 17 billion 1 year in taxes in these EB-5 programs. So if I paid 17 billion in taxes, how much money came through?
so when they don't pay American taxes, they paying them EBT taxes.
No, the EB-5 shit, like
I
no.
mean the EB-5 taxes.
As the money come through, the program is taxed. So if they could put on the books that 17 billion was taxed through the program, imagine how much money really came through in that 1 year.
Right. Right. Because you got to tax
Now,
the money when it come through.
Exactly. Now, here go the other trick. These Chinese investors or Indian investors, they can't see profits on their shit for 5 years. They can't get no return on their investment for 5 years.
Wow. So they could
So
put their shit into
they
anything. And as long as they give them their return, it's good.
say I'm a Chinese dude and I invested 900,000 in Yuck Mouth business, right?
Right.
Yuck could be profiting for 5 years, and I can't see no return on that investment until that 5 years is up. So you get to play. You got 5 years to play. That's like the label giving you money, right? And you saying,
Right.
"Well, we ain't got to recoup for 5 years."
So what they gave me, I still got to recoup though, right?
I got to recoup, but I got 5 years to play. It's a 5 year loan that you don't got to make no payments for 5 years.
Wow. And then when the 5 years up, you gotta start making payments.
They can get it's an investment, so they're part of your company. They got
So you,
ownership,
right.
but imagine an owner in a company not being able to touch his bread for 5 years.
Ouch. That's
That's
crazy.
playtime. So
That's
if y'all
playtime.
on that bag, go look up that EB5 visa. You don't even go look up the rules. You don't even need a real business plan to get up in that game.
Hold on, man. I gotta pop some y'all shit y'all doing Queens, man. That I learned from Ja Rule and them. Hold on, man. That was an enemy, I know that, but they was down with rap a lot, man. Hold up, slow up.
After 5 years, they start touching they money.
EB5, nigga. But yeah, we gonna crack this boy, this Santa Margarita, man. This Pinot Grigio,
Nah,
man. I learned that from
Pinot
Queens
Grigio,
niggas,
huh?
man. That's some Queens shit for real.
Nah, man, we on that Henny.
I know that, but you know what I mean? Queen niggas be on this too, man. It's the first time I ever
Yeah,
drunk Pinot
we
Grigio.
and you been
In the
fucking with it
90s
since?
with Ja Rule at the motherfucking mansion they had out here in Hollywood and shit. They had all the bitches and shit, man.
Yeah, you know,
Lit.
it was a
Exy
ecstasy.
parties, man.
Yeah, actually, you know what I was
A
about to
lot of
say.
exy, man.
It was an E party, and,
E
and,
party
and,
for real.
yeah, they don't
E
even know what
fucking
they was doing.
parties.
They don't even recall who was there.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
yeah, man, the
That's what the fuck they got
EB5,
going
so
on.
they doing all this shit with the EB5s, man, taking all this goddamn money,
Yeah,
man. And they ain't
and,
paying no
and fix y'all
taxes, my
fix
nigga.
y'all credit too, man. I know I've
What'd
been
you say?
telling niggas for years, but fix y'all credit, man.
Because it's
Fix
all
y'all
about
personal
that.
credit. Fix y'all personal credit, and then go get you some business credit, and leave your personal credit alone.
Facts. That's what you learned in the law library?
Man, I've been listen. I've been learning that in the law library for over 15 years. I got into all the UCC commercial code and all that extra shit, and studied from there on up and down. EB5 was in the law library because some lawyers was raping some Chinese motherfuckers for 20 million and running off with it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I seen in the law library. They was running off with 20 million at a time.
Right. God damn, bro.
Yeah, yeah, them niggas running off with the bag.
So, speaking of Trump, man, do you think who's a better president, man? Biden or Trump, man? So far.
See, you trying to set me up, right? Because you
Now, I
know
ain't
my
trying to set
views on
you
on,
up,
on,
bro.
on
I'm
on
I
Orange
just want
Man.
a comparison, man.
Orange Man, listen, man.
I know.
Orange Man, a Queens nigga, man. Orange Man, a Queens
I'm gonna
nigga.
make a disclaimer. I already said that I should have voted for Trump like a week ago. Like I'm mad at
Okay,
Biden. I said, man,
like
fuck
I
Biden.
told
I
you,
should
right?
have voted for Trump. So
I
I'm
told
gonna
you
let
Trump.
you
I
land.
told you Trump was gonna run that bag up, right?
Right.
I told you he was gonna let that bag go, right?
You told me.
Republicans let that bag go to the community.
You told me, bro.
Republicans gonna let that bag flow through the community. That's
You
just what the
fucking
fuck they
told me.
do.
We used to argue about
Democrats
this.
are fucking rapists. Democrats is rapists, and like they hide the shit that they do. Trump was telling you, listen, I'm pushing this racism and this bullshit, and antagonizing the fuck out y'all so y'all could get up off y'all ass. This man sat here while all the shit was going on with the NFL. When Colin Kaepernick shit died down with the kneeling down, Trump came out with that the son of a bitch comment and ignited the whole NFL. None of these niggas met with Colin Kaepernick before that shit happened.
None of them. And what
It
that
ain't
do
happened.
for Colin? What that do for Colin Kaepernick? He got a bag after that.
He got
The
a bag.
NFL had to cash
Trump,
him out after that.
they had to cash him out.
Facts. He didn't get a bag before that. He was
Trump
on
made the shit.
he got fired. He was fired for a couple
Nah,
years. Trump said that
the
nigga name.
conversation died down, and it was up. It was
Trump
up.
said that nigga name. He
He
was back
became.
up.
He got the Nike contract after that. He got the Nike
All
contract
that.
after that. He was the man of the year. Everything
Niggas doing
after Trump
workouts and
said,
shit. Workouts. That
and
boy is
all he
doing
did was
workouts and shit.
antagonize niggas.
Trump bought the bag. I'm sorry
That's
about
all.
that. He bought the
That's
bag to the
he
table.
bought the bag, and he antagonized the fuck out of black people to get up off their ass. He made activism like that shit was. He was the fucking 9/11. You understand? Trump was 9/11. I gave you that analogy before. He's something that niggas needed to really get up and go out there and do their shit the way they supposed to be out here like that. And y'all sat
Niggas
here and
got
said, "Oh, let's
smart.
vote for Biden and put these niggas in office." Yeah, niggas got smart on the Trump. They was chasing that
Niggas
bag.
got smart.
They was in,
So many niggas
they
was
was scared.
accountants and CPAs and shit. Niggas was accountants when it came to them EBT loans. Whatever the motherfuckers what them shits
The
called?
PP, niggas was accountants.
PPP
Niggas got
loans,
smart on the
nigga.
Trump.
Niggas got
Now,
smart.
so
Niggas went into
now
they check scam bag. Niggas went to
we
their
passed
check
kneeling.
scam. The check scams is hella ancient. Niggas went to their check
We
scam credit card bag and got it right. Right?
yeah.
Facts. You had to be a real
Don't say
motherfucking shark because you had to make up these fake ass companies with these fake ass employees.
oh
All
man,
these
the
fake
nigga,
ass
you
tax
had one
returns and
motherfucker.
shit.
He said, "I'ma just use Game of Thrones." You had one nigga that just used characters from Game of Thrones for all his LLCs. That nigga wasn't playing.
He wasn't playing.
He was.
And it
All right, let me
worked.
give y'all some. Let me give y'all some sauce on what's going on with the PvP and what's going to happen. If a lot of motherfuckers did that shit under their real name and did some illegal shit, you're going to be on the investigation in the next 5 years. You're probably on the investigation right now.
They got an investigation list out
It's the
right
post
now where
office
they
that's
picking niggas
initiating the
up.
investigation. What
They picking niggas up. They got a list and they swooping niggas up right now. You could go on the
and the
computer
problem
and see the
is
PPP loan
how you
list.
spent the money.
Right.
Yeah, it's how you spend the money. Like I was reading niggas case law as these niggas got locked up. Oh, the nigga with the Ferrari in Miami that sent the money directly to the dealer and was buying the hotels and the hoes and sending money to his moms. PPP has specific. You signed a contract to spend the money a certain type of way.
Right.
Now, if you were smart, you just got some seed money for your business. And if you
Facts.
spent it on employing some motherfuckers and leasing out a property, you wouldn't be in no problems. And if you had the money back after you flipped it and gave it to them, what can they come and say to you?
Right.
It's the same
And
shit Frank Ocean did with the label, right? Frank Ocean did the same shit with the 20 million he took from them motherfuckers. He paid the 20 million back and ain't had to pay them nothing else.
mm,
And came off
please.
and walked away.
So
It's a hustle.
some of my dudes who got businesses, man, they took PPP loans and they said, man, you just had to pay like something like $300 a month or some crazy shit.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
all
just
on.
pay.
Look,
It's a
yo.
loan, nigga. Pay your
So
debt, nigga. It's like a car loan.
here how
When
smart
it's
we
like a
about to be
note.
after this,
You
right?
gotta pay your note, nigga.
We about to be so smart after this, right? Because what you just said, niggas ain't been in the business of paying their notes. Niggas don't understand credit and understand I'm gonna pay a small amount per month for the
For this
large lump
big
sum that
amount.
you gave me,
For this big ass
right?
amount you gave me.
Over a period of time. So if
Right.
I'm a hustler, if you gave me 50,000, I done flip this 50,000 over and over in the past 6 months.
Right.
But I got 5 years to pay it off.
That's the same shit you're saying about the government with the EB5s. What else?
Yeah, it's a hustle. You know what I'm
The
saying? Like
same
this shit,
shit.
it's a hustle. So now that we know what I've been telling niggas, you know, I met all the scammers that couldn't afford a 25-cent soup when they came to jail. And I told these niggas, there's a legal side to the criminal shit that you're doing. Right? And that's how niggas was able to get the PPP and the EIDL, because they've been scamming for so many years. They understood the concept of it, but now they had to apply it to get the bigger bag. Now that you know this shit and you know what you can do legally, go do it legally. Don't look over your shoulder.
And don't do all the stupid ass rap shit. Everybody stop trying to be a rapper. Stop trying to get these Ferraris, these Bentleys, all these stupid ass jewelry, man.
Well, this is the thing, right? That's the culture. That's the culture. And if you're gonna get it, make it pay you. Stop paying for it. Make that shit pay you. If you out here branding yourself and looking good, somebody should be sponsoring that shit. Somebody should be paying you.
My thing is this, man. Whatever you got the PPP loan under, that should pay for everything, nigga. It should pay for itself, my nigga. Company pieces, man. This is a tax write-off, my nigga. Got my receipt. I wrote this shit off because
exactly.
It say the loonies and it say motherfucking my fucking clothing line right here. These are motherfucking company pieces, nigga.
It's good advertisement.
Tax write-off.
That's an advertisement piece right there.
It's advertising, my nigga. So yeah, you got to do smart shit with your shit, man. Period. They can have their motherfucking company, have their little company pieces. That's a tax write-off. You got that for free. You're going to have to pay taxes, my nigga. Period. You rather write it off or you going to pay it. You know, sign up. So
you going to
pay
pay
shit they could do.
It's hustle. You want to look good, live good, my nigga. And shit, run a business. You a business. If buying a Bentley is what you want to do and being in a you know, some designer is what you want to do, then make that shit work for you.
Right.
Stop giving these people your money that don't fuck with you in the first place, because you're gonna go to jail. You know what I'm saying? Go out here, go get Adidas sponsorship, and go throw all that motherfucking jewelry on and all that Bentley shit on, and run up your little Instagram followers, and say you an influencer. You know what I'm saying? Or a public figure or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And get to a fucking bag. You know what I'm saying?
One more thing I gotta ask it before we end this shit, man. Did you learn in the law library, man? Is motherfuckers in there studying stocks and motherfucking Bitcoin and shit like that, man?
Hell yeah. Oh hell yeah. What you like? I'm on all that, but you know I keep my niggas that's on it. I'm gonna tell you about some shit, and I'm gonna see what you want to do, and I'm gonna get you the information.
No,
but
we'll
niggas,
talk in the morning. Don't give everybody the play until we really get our shares first, man.
I ain't giving up the plate. I ain't giving up the plate. I'm just saying that niggas is studying stocks, but I'm gonna say go fuck with that parent company shit that Hov and them got with that weed stock on the market. It's a penny stock, and if you know something about something, go run that up, because when this weed shit go legal, we gonna get this bag.
Why you say that on this shit already?
Because yuck. I'm gonna tell you something, right?
That's what you learned in the law library.
If I got some of that stock, right? If I got some of that parent company stock,
I got some shit for you, man. Me and you gonna talk about it when I'm about to get my shares in. That's gonna fuck. I got some 2 big plays, my nigga. I'm gonna give you them all, nigga. Some shit. I'm gonna give you the play, my nigga. But yeah, that's great too. That's a play.
Yeah, we studying the stock market and all that shit. Like,
but I'm gonna
we
give
doing
you the
all that
ultimate play.
Yeah, niggas can't wait to come home to get to this bag and fuck this town up.
This is gonna be my first time. I just now signed up for Robinhood. Niggas been telling me to do it for the longest, nigga. I just signed up for Robinhood this weekend, man. I'm about to grab my first couple stocks, man, and get to playing with it. You feel me? Straight up.
And you know, one of the things that we did, like, while we learned so ill, when a white man come to the federal prison and they get to that yard and they see these wolves out here, sometimes extortion is information. So they be like, yo, they in the same situation as us. They be teaching us shit. You see what I'm saying? They teach us about the stock market. You know what I'm saying? We go sit down with the, you know what I'm saying? come here. I want to know about that wire fraud you was doing. Nah, the white dudes that get caught up for the wire fraud and the stock manipulation and all that
Oh, the
bullshit.
big guys. Yeah, the dudes.
Yeah, the guys that get to go to y'all,
Cause you was in the
boy
feds
died.
first. You was in the feds first, so you getting the big
Yeah, I was
boys
in the
that come
feds
in for
first.
the frauds and all the
Yeah,
shit. Y'all
that
mobbing.
information. Yeah,
So
you
you
got to
getting
give
the
them that
motherfuckers
information.
that hit the licks on Wall Street, all that shit.
Listen, I'm the nigga when the homies talk about peeling your top off to go get that $10,000 from me. I'm like, nah, leave him alone. Leave him alone. You know what I'm saying? He all right. He cool. he good. You know what I'm saying? They gonna cut to me like, yo, Ream, that nigga over there on that, he try to get me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm gonna get him. Shit.
Yeah.
And if I got to, I might send him at you. You know what I'm saying? If you acting like you don't want to come off nothing.
Hey, the feds was crazy, bro. I bet, my nigga. Speaking of that, man, how many niggas was hitting PPP loans in jail, nigga? Because I heard niggas was getting them shits in jail, my nigga.
Listen. When that PPP and unemployment shit came out and they started saying niggas in jail to get that shit, but you know how many niggas got caught up on that jail phone? A lot of these niggas got caught up on that jail phone, like, yo, they calling like, nah, go put my application in. You know what I'm saying? And go use. They buying. Niggas was in there buying niggas social security numbers, like, yo, I'm gonna give you $100. You know what I'm saying, for your shit.
You lying.
So I could get
Dolphin social. A straight bum.
It don't matter. I need that unemployment.
Nigga, I heard niggas in jail
Niggas
was
getting that
registering
unemployment
niggas
like
that was dead. I heard niggas in jail had dead niggas social securities. Niggas is wilding.
Yo, and that stock market shit too. That's one thing I'm gonna tell you, yo, as they saying about the Robinhood. That shit gambling, my nigga. And I learned how to play poker in jail, right? And I became a vicious beast in that shit. But
I'm gonna get
one
both.
of the things I stopped.
I'm gonna get a dividend and I'm gonna get a gamble. You gotta have both. I need a dividend. That's gonna hit me every quarter. And I need a gamble.
You don't need a gamble.
Down.
You don't never want to be a gambler. What you want to be is a calculated risk taker. You understand what I'm saying? So that's
and I'm gonna get some shit that I got just hold on for like 10 years. You know what I mean? With the coins and shit like that, man. So it's like buying property, man.
What you want to do is
property, but you hold on to it. You feel me? And let it go up. You did?
Yeah.
And then dump that bitch. You feel me?
It pump and dump. That's the thing. Like if I'm telling you about the parent company as a penny stock, when that shit go official, you know what I'm saying? Because them niggas try and buy up all the weed.
Lean on that bitch for like 5 years and watch how that penny stock go up to like 50 cents or $1 on their ass, nigga. No, fuck that. Probably go up to $50, $100, no, $700 or some shit like that. Why you got that penny stock? That shit gonna be like $700 in 5 years, man. So grab that bitch right now. And you got that bitch off a penny. You better grab a lot of them bitches. Penny stock. Period. Grab 1,000. Man, you better grab
the game there.
100 shares of that bitch. 1,000.
Because what they doing? They got weed on the stock market.
Man, they better grab like 2,000 of the motherfuckers, 3,000 of them bitches and sit on that bitch. Period. Like a house.
Like a house. They got weed on the stock market waiting for that shit to go federally legal. And they gonna kill the fuck out the game.
Facts. Law library style, my nigga.
Yeah. They're not studying what Hove doing, what Trump doing, what anybody that's winning doing. If you're not a student of what the winners are doing, you ain't never gonna win.
And we could keep going backwards with this other shit, or we could get in bed with the niggas that's really, I mean, not like that, no Frank Ocean, but we could really take a page out the playbook of the big boys. More of the story.
When Obama was pushing that healthcare shit, niggas had to start putting their money in healthcare. Whatever the agenda is, we got to get behind it.
Facts. Straight up. On that note, man, first episode of Law Library with the nigga Ream in the building, man. You dig? Straight up. And we can go deep.
I'm about to put my podcast out soon.
Yeah. Shout out your podcast,
Talk a Little Shit.
What is podcast?
Go follow me on Instagram to see when it shit coming. It's called Talk a Little Shit. right? We're gonna talk a lot of shit on there about different topics. You know what I'm saying? From relationships, the bag, whatever it is. You can come up there, get your free consultation. You know what I'm saying? We doing all of that.
Facts. Facts.
Free game.
Free
Free
game.
game, man.
That's what you should
But
call
y'all
the
gonna
shit.
try to
Free
get me.
game, my nigga. Because you give a
Y'all
lot of
gonna try to
game, my
get me
nigga.
before I put the free game out there.
Every time
Y'all gonna try to
I
get y'all
talk
gonna
to
want
you,
me to
my
give out the game for free.
every
You
time
know what
we
I'm saying?
chop it up from when you was locked up in ICE, nigga, to when we was out here in LA, nigga, doing our thing, nigga. It's always been a
Yeah.
lot of game when I chop it up with you, my nigga. Plays and shit that I never thought of. Legal plays. I'm talking about industry plays and shit I never
Thank you,
thought of.
Shaniqua.
Nigga, like we got some other
Yeah.
shit going on, man. We got y'all don't know the half of the shit that we talk about, but this is a very intelligent
But
man, man. Y'all go check
but
his
this the
shit
thing,
out.
yuck. I gotta get the competition up there. I gotta let the people have the information. So I
Right.
could think when the people come out with new shit and they raise the bar, now I gotta go harder. You see what I'm saying? So I gotta make the challenge. It gotta be challenging for me. You see what I just did with the feds? You know what I'm saying? Like a nigga can't say he did 2-3 appeals and gave back that much time on his own. Well, you know, all praise due to Allah, but at the same time, they can't really say it. The blessings that I have, it can't really. So I need that challenge. I need that fight. I gotta have like I went up against, being blackballed and still making it in the game, still getting a distribution deal without a record deal, without ever selling the album. Niggas did
Oh,
that.
let them know your history
So
let them know your history before you
oh,
go,
like
man.
like a little bit of history is like shout out to Bangum Smurf.
Bang
We
'em.
did that. You know what I'm saying? Niggas, we literally got a distribution deal in a 6-month period in 2003. Shit is unheard of, right? It was some other things in play, hip hop police, other federal agents, and you know what I'm saying, niggas that's supposed to be street niggas on some other type of time. But we did what we did at the time. We took over the internet. We was
Before
in places we
it was hot to do
wasn't
the
supposed to
internet.
be. Before it was hot to do the internet. Before it was hot. Before niggas understood what an MP3 was, I was sending you them files. You understand? Fuck FedEx. I'm going to email you. I'm going to zip. You know what I'm saying? We gonna send a WinZip file if y'all know what WinZip is. This is back in that era where it was hard to get in the industry. Being blackballed is a real thing. You ain't had no internet, Instagram, no easy way. So from that perspective, I always needed that challenge. Like 50 wasn't a challenge for me. Like it don't matter who it is. We gonna get where we going.
So you did
You
that
put
deal
it
with
in front of
50?
us to get this bag.
Y'all did that deal with
Nah,
50
we ain't do
Cent?
it. We did that deal with Koch. No, remember at that time we were still fucking with 50 when we did the I teach you how to stunt and all that. This was after 50 when Smurf stopped fucking with 50 and the beef had
Okay.
kicked off
Yeah.
and we was getting blackballed.
Right.
We went, at the time 50 had the industry. So to get a distribution deal without selling the record off of mixtapes,
It's
and that's
unheard of.
70-30
It's
with
unheard
Koch.
of.
It's unheard of.
70-30?
It's 70-30. It's unheard
Wow.
of. Like for real.
Nigga, cause they was doing 50-50s back then. You got a 70-30, nigga?
Exactly.
Off a
Listen,
mixtape,
listen.
nigga?
I was a monster. I was a monster at 19.
That's
You dig?
Godzilla.
Yeah, I was a monster at 19. Like the internet promotion. When you touch in Germany and Australia and ain't never sold a record a day in your life, no album out, no nothing, no majors, no nothing behind you. Just street mixtapes and you pumping it on the internet. Hiphopgame.com, Ill Hill, all that shit. We was utilizing that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Nigga
somebody
said,
said,
yeah.
"What the fuck are we talking about?" Give them the
We
layout.
talking
Like
about money.
you gotta let them know what group, what players was in it, what you did. Like we just went
Okay.
straight to talking about it. Who were you fucking with? What was it? Like, how was it? Like, break it all down, because
Okay,
you just
so
talked about the play.
Bangum Smurf is one of the original founders of G Unit, right? He was the underboss. He the nigga you seen on 50 original album with the DVD. That niggas is telling you be afraid of this nigga right here. Official street nigga, top general outside and south side. And he had that. But it was a falling out. And niggas went their separate ways. Some niggas couldn't handle it. 50 tried to blackball niggas. We were still doing our music shit. 50 went up and put it like, I don't fuck with Smurf. He came out and said something on a mixtape and let it be known to whoever was listening that this is a beef going on now. We was just making music.
Right.
So as we was making music, he was calling the labels, calling the DJs, don't fuck with them niggas. And 50 had the power in the industry. He at that time, you talking about Get Rich or Die Trying just came out. He just went diamond.
Right.
You ain't want to fuck with 50 at the time. So even at that
Ja
time, that's
Rule
how
got
we
shut
even linked
down
up.
because of that. If they made that phone call, nigga, Ja Rule wasn't getting played. He was the top nigga at that time.
Now, shout out to the West Coast niggas, because Yuck and Sibo ain't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? The Thug Laws ain't give a fuck. Fuck what you talking about. You know what I'm saying? These niggas is official. We fucking with some official niggas. Right. Shout out to Fredro Starr from Onyx. He was a part of the play too. And I was able to do what I was doing. French Montana was a nigga that was giving me plugs on where to distribute mixtapes. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to French. These are the things that I was calling niggas like I ain't know what the fuck I was doing. I'm calling niggas, asking niggas questions. Yo, how I go about this? You know what I'm saying? And I was making it happen. I'm up 20 hours a day on this type of shit. Plugging shit, getting interviews, doing whatever needed to be done to get where the fuck we had to go. And that's how we gonna always do it. Whether it's the feds, the music shit. Like, I just got out of jail off of TikTok. TikTok freed me out of prison. You understand? 20,000 signatures in about 3 days.
On TikTok.
On TikTok. You can see me. I got to put the noose on my neck and stand on the rail about how they was trying to do niggas with COVID behind the wall. We could do this marketing shit. You know what I'm saying? We could promote some shit. You understand? We with the fuckery. And my guys is always gonna go. So I caught my case. I caught my case and hold on. I caught my case because shout out to them niggas over there at QD3 that did the Beef 3 DVD. When we actually did the Beef 3 DVD, we did it in a spot that I had, you know what I'm saying, a little location. We was, a little trapping. But they told me, all y'all niggas on the investigation, we doing a hip hop police documentary, and your name is on the list. Your name is on the list. Your name is on the list. Because this the hip hop police. Y'all beefing with 50. And anybody that ever had beef with 50 is in the Fed somewhere. Or got shut down some form of fashion. That happened. I don't care who you is, what you talk about. That happened to you.
Facts. The rapper lot got hit by the feds. Suge got hit by the feds and Earth. I experienced it. That's why we started dissing a nigga. Right. The feds came and hit us. So yeah.
Yeah. This is a reality. So I don't want to put out there and say it's a coincidence. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to call it.
Ain't no fucking coincidence, now, my nigga.
When you look at that, yeah, right. So, but you gotta stay away from these type of things. You know what I'm saying? You gotta watch your energies and shit like that. You know what I mean? Shout out to 50 though, because without you giving Smurf the opportunity, I wouldn't have had the opportunity. You know what I mean? So, but what you doing with the opportunity is the key.
Right.
That's the key. What you doing with your opportunity is the key. 50 fucked up some opportunities. He damn near fucked around and went broke and came back with power.
He fucked up his opportunity with Dre. He should have stayed with Dre and M.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Oh, the nigga, piece of business, right? Let me show you how the business mind work. 50 had he had the nerve to come out with his own headphones when they got beats by Dre already. You want to compete with the niggas that you want to team with.
Right.
Instead of saying, let's release a 50 Cent version of the Beats by Dre, the Gorilla Pack, the hard plastic that can't break, the durable gorilla shit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And
Right.
I would have ate with y'all and we would have all ate.
Right.
He ain't do that. He ain't let his artists be artists. Banks could have got him a major bag if he would have let Banks get to the height of his career. Yeah,
So you think? So he held.
Young Buck.
You think he held? You think he held them niggas back because he keep on saying them niggas was lazy.
I mean, to an extent, but if you see Banks still hustling independently and still doing his thing to a degree, I don't think Buck was lazy.
Buck weren't lazy at
You
all.
can't tell. Buck wasn't lazy at all. So you had these niggas in contracts that you was gonna peel them niggas off of, but the ego. You really believe in that 48 laws of power shit don't outshine the master. But when you look at what Lil Wayne did with the Drake and the Nicki Minaj, it's not a lot of rappers
He let them
besides Gucci out
accelerate
here
higher than he
really
is right now.
letting artists be artists.
Right.
Yeah.
Ain't all in
You
the videos,
you gotta
dancing in the
look at what,
background.
Gucci.
None of that shit.
Yeah, look at Gucci Man. Look at Gucci Man. Think about what who Gucci Man is to hip hop.
Compared to, and he came up at the same time as 50.
You
Far as
understand what I'm
music
saying?
wise.
Look at how many
Far as
artists
music wise.
that he connected to. And he going to jail while he doing this shit. Look how many artists he connected to in the industry that's at the top of the game right now. If you look at the Migos, the Lil Babies, Thugger, think about it.
Even fucking whatchamacallit in Chi-Town. What's the nigga name, man? Chief Keef. He connected with
Yeah,
Gucci. Yeah.
you gotta look at the facts. So when it comes to that, I think he might have learned. I don't know if he learned the lesson or whatever he do, but he might be content with his bag. But as a music executive, even as an artist, if you're an artist and you got artists, let your artists get to they bag.
And
Give them that same.
you notice after the G Unit, he ain't had no more artists.
You had some niggas that will bandwagon for him because 50 still got
What
a bag, so
artists
niggas
did he
want.
put out after G Unit? I'll wait.
He signed a couple niggas,
Who?
but ain't nothing ever happened. Matter of fact, he put out Mobb Deep.
Nigga, that was when G Unit was popping. You might as well
But he
say
ain't.
Mace. I'm talking
But
about after G Unit, after all that shit
nah,
stopped. Who did
I
he
think what he
sign?
did was, I think what he did when he tried to go into music, the movie shit, he forgot that he came in the game as a musician, and the only way to succeed in any industry, you have to keep what you came through the door with. Hove, that's why Hove still put out records today,
Right. And he's a
because no
billionaire.
matter
He
how
ain't
much
got to
business
do a
Hove
fucking
got,
album. He's a billionaire. He ain't got to do an album, but it promotes every venture that he got going on. So he got to do it.
exactly, because they bought into him because of hip hop, so he has to stay relevant in hip hop.
Right.
And that's what, like, 50 was in a race with Puff and Hove to be the billionaire niggas in hip hop. You was in that race when you was putting out the I Get Money. You was the nigga with 400 something million. Everybody
Facts.
had a half a billion, and all we had to do was just keep pushing it.
And
So
they
when
got
you
to the
look at it,
top
is he a good
before 50.
businessman?
Because he
Yeah.
didn't reach
Like,
that
nah, he
bill.
might have had some.
He should have made that bill. Just like
Ain't no
Jay
way
and
in
Puff.
hell. Ain't no way in hell. You just gave that up. You dropped a lot of. You got caught up into too much things because you looking for beef for promotion.
But
That formula ain't gonna work for you.
you don't think this movie shit he got going down? Disaster.
Now,
Back to somebody.
yeah. Now
He
when you
got
look at it, yeah, power,
the BMF
BMF
shit
shit.
going.
Yeah, of course he gonna win with that. He already winning
So
with that shit, and he got
you
them in a
don't
headlock.
think that he took a book out of Eminem page when Eminem made the 8 Mile, then he made the Get Rich or Die Trying, and the scene that shit hit, and he got a niche at that acting shit, and just kept it
Well,
moving like fuck this rap shit.
because he didn't really, the Get Rich or Die Trying shit was connected to an album. Think about how many movies 50 put out that actually failed. not
Yeah,
movies
they
that he
letting
was
you in
in.
right now. Nah, I got some backwoods,
The,
nigga.
the movie
Nah,
checks could be bigger than the rap check all day long, right? But how many years did 50 do movies for before Power and all this shit hit?
Yeah,
Before
disaster
Power,
pulling up right
50,
now.
still alive.
remember,
I'm about to
50 in
end
movies
it
with Val Kilmer.
in a minute. What'd you say now about the power shit?
Remember, 50 was in movies with Val Kilmer and all kinds of actors and shit that was duds. He got a
All
bunch of
duds.
duds under his belt before Power hit. So between Get Rich or Die Trying and Power, it was all duds except for the what you call that shit that Ice Cube son was in.
Oh, the heist or something, or what them
Yeah,
shit
with the
niggas.
shit they was robbing, the shit they
Yeah,
was
the
robbing all
robbing
that shit
niggas.
with.
That was dope.
That was
That,
dope.
that was
So,
dope as fuck.
but you not. So the space between your success, you sacrificed all this shit. You lost. You went down to 125 million from 400 to 125 trying to play the movie game. Now you got to play catch back up. That's why I don't gamble because I'm gonna lose 100 bands, and when I win 10,000, I'm gonna celebrate. Fuck, I look like
Right,
it ain't gonna happen.
right,
It
right.
ain't. It ain't gonna happen. Like that don't make sense. I can't be down 30 points, and as soon as we score a touchdown or a field goal, I'm running around the field like I won. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't convince me of that dumb shit. That ain't gonna happen.
So this
Now
basically
he signed a lot of people.
that shit
Go
didn't
ahead.
hit like the G
Let them know
Unit.
what I'm doing.
No.
Would you
We're
say?
gonna do that right now,
Oh,
but that just let them know where you come from because a lot of niggas like what the fuck we was talking about.
oh
So
yeah.
now you know. Now let them know what you're doing.
What I'm doing, I'm a community activist for all peoples, right? Because I fuck with the Mexicans, the El Salvadorans, no matter what yard I went to, the brown the white people, the brown people, I'm here for human rights. Period. That's personal. As far as hustling goes, consulting to any business, whatever you want to do, I can I can freestyle your whole business plan. That's easy. Marketing promotions, we got that coming. If you're trying to brand yourself, I got some merch for you for your branding. Some QR code merch that's gonna help your brand and be more visual and visible. So when you out in these spots, these clubs with your chain on and your Bentley, when people take a picture of you, we gonna make sure that it translates to promotion for you. Now, a couple other things going on. We got, me and Yuck got some things in the work with some apps and technology and things like that. Real estate game, if you're out there and you're in the West Coast and you got something going on, you are growing, you're trying to get to the East Coast. We have some warehouses for lease, buy and own it. Get to it, you heard. Hey, listen, there's plenty to go around.
Hush your
Listen,
mouth, man. We
it's,
got it. We got it.
it's,
We got it. We about to do a crowd fund for that, man. Let's not blow the whistle first.
yeah, now
You like too
we
short,
gonna do
man.
it
You
all, man.
too short.
If we got some credit,
Hey,
we
you
got
gave
credit
him too
repair.
much law library
We
tonight,
doing
man.
credit repair.
Hey,
We
you
we
know
starting
what?
your business for you.
Good night, my nigga Ream. Good night, nigga. Good night. You giving them too much law library, nigga. We gonna
I'm
talk in
trying
the
to help the
morning, nigga.
people.
Hey, we
I'm
gonna
trying
help
to
him.
help the
We gonna help
people.
him on another
We gotta help
episode
the
after we
people,
do.
yup.
We gonna help him on another episode, but you giving them too much goddamn
That's why
law
they gotta stay tuned
library.
in.
Talk your shit. I'm gonna let you
We
land,
just gave
man.
them a little something. You got
Give him what you was gonna give,
listen.
man. We out
Y'all
of
gotta
here,
stay
man.
tuned.
For
You
the
gotta
next one.
stay tuned for the next one. We're gonna drop a
La
little bit
La
of
Berry
sauce.
episode 2, man. Yuck Mouth and Big Ring, man.
Episode 2.
2BC Silverback Gorillas, man. You feel me? XG
All
Unit,
right.
ex
You already.
hustler, big entrepreneur, and boss player, man. We out this motherfucker. Good shit, Ring. I appreciate you, my G.
All right. Appreciate you, bro.
And it's
All
late
right.
night out there on the East Coast, man. Get some sleep, bro.
So, what is that? What is that?
Hey.
Yuck, they
Vamp
mad at you,
life,
Yuck.
man. This
They
when the
mad at
money
you, Yuck.
comes. This when the bad
They
come. They
mad at
don't
you,
know the
yuck.
bad come on
They
the
said
late
they
night.
said they yuck. They mad at you. They say you wrong, yuck.
I'm wrong for what?
Huh? They want the sauce, yuck. Tell
Oh
them they got
man,
to tune in, go
they gotta
subscribe, go do
tune
what you got to
in because
do.
you try to give them too much tonight. let's
Yeah,
get our let's
listen.
get our thing going so we can tell them where to
We
go.
gonna
You
get it
feel
going.
me? We gonna tell
Listen,
them where to
we might
go.
need some people that want to help out and work with
We
us on
already
what we
got
doing. You know
people.
what I'm
You see
saying?
where I'm at? I'm at the
All
corner academy. Yeah, I got people that can
right.
help out. We good.
All right. Say
We
that then.
talk today. Let's set up our
Let the
foundation.
man talk.
Let's
Y'all
set up
gotta
our
tune in, man.
foundation,
Next
and then we're gonna operate
next Wednesday.
next Wednesday, bruh. Law Library. We out this
Next Wednesday
motherfucker.
we gonna
Ring
be here
me up.
faithfully.
Yada da.
All right, we
Good
out.
shit, Ring. Salute. Hey, yo. I wanted them to give the social medias, man. Hold on, man. You gotta hit my bro Ring, man. If y'all hit him on the DM if y'all want some game. Cause he just unloaded a lot of game on y'all, man. We gotta hit Ring, man. You feel me? Let me get his motherfucking social media. I think it's free Ring. It's free Ring, if I'm not mistaken. We'll get him next week. We're about to do this another episode. You know what I mean? Shout out to my boy Ring. You know what I mean? It's one of my business partners, man. One of my guys who I do my intellectual shit, man. Y'all. You feel me? But we really talk that shit, man, about real power moves and how to make real legal moves and shit and make plays, man. We think about the next 10 years, not about tomorrow, man. What we gonna do what we gonna be doing in the next 10 years, and then after that make another 10-year plan. So when you're making your 10-year plans, my nigga, you gotta invest, you gotta motherfucking buy property, you gotta do all types of shit, man. Commercial property investments, real estate investments, stocks, motherfucking coins, all that type of shit. You know what I mean? So you can still have money going when shit stop. You know what I mean? You want a continuous money flow coming when you sleep. And me and this nigga have deep money talks. You know what I mean? So I'm glad I have my homeboy Ring on this motherfucker so he can get out a little game. First episode of Law Library, man. You dig? Yuck Mouth TP, subscribe to your guy. Shaniqua, I love you, sis. Got everybody in the building. I seen everybody in the building cutting up, the whole committee. We fuck with y'all, everybody in the building. We was in some deep dialogue, so I couldn't shout everybody out. I couldn't do the tap in, none of that shit, but I know everybody tapped in from everywhere, Pooh Bear. Salute to y'all, and I'm gonna keep fucking with y'all, keep fucking with me, man. Yuck Mouth TV, subscribe to you guys, hit them likes, hit them goddamn subscribes, notifications, all the shit. And we come with another episode. We going 2 weeks tonight, baby. Disaster is next. Yuck Mouth TV live, man. Smoke a Lot Radio live, man. We doing this. You did. Double up. Yada yada. Like we at the crack house, nigga. We selling double ups. You did. We out this bitch. Yuck Mouth TV, but we back in 30 minutes. Yada yada.